What is going down, guys? I'm your host Jared Bronstein and welcome back to another video here on InformOverload. You guys gotta be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can always stay informed about the latest trending topics, and of course drop us some comments down below with your thoughts at the end of this video. As always, I'll be responding to some comments from a previous video, but enough talking, let's get informing. Researchers in Germany have created a blood test that will accurately give an indication of whether you're going to die in the next 2 to 16 years. I know it's quite the gap, guys, but this is a great step forward in scientific research. Now, this is actually going to help people live healthier lives and, in a sense, give those who may not have a chance to live very long a chance to prolong the inevitable. So here's what went down. These researchers took blood samples from 44,168 people of European descent between the ages of 18 to 109 years old. At first, these people were tested on conventional factors of death that included blood pressure, smoking habits, and BMI, to name a few. They then looked at 14 factors that are believed to affect the risk of death. These factors included immunity, glucose control, inflammation, circulating fat, and more. Participants were then given a score ranging from -2 to 3, with the highest number being an indication that you are most likely to die sooner than someone with a -2. Follow-up tests conducted over the next 2 to 16 years found more than 5,500 of the participants in the tests had passed away, and that their new test had predicted the risk of death with 83% accuracy. Now, the mentality behind these tests is that the data collected will help specialists improve how they treat someone for specific medical conditions. Do you guys say data or data? I say data, obviously. Let me know what you guys say in the comments down below. If you say data, you're wrong. Dr. Joris Ulan explained, I quote, "It's a marker of your current health and physical vulnerability. The test does not predict how long you will live, as you have a hand in it yourself. If the blood test indicates your physical vulnerability, if it tells you how long you'll live and your family sees that and you change your lifestyle, you can live twice as long." End quote. So the idea here clearly isn't we take some of your blood and tell you exactly when you'll die. It's more of an indication of how healthy your body is and how well it functions and what you could do to help improve how it functions. It's more so an indication of how healthy your body is and how well it functions and what you could do to help improve its functioning, leading to a longer life. Although experts said this is an exciting step in the right direction, they've made it clear a ton more research needs to be done before these tests can be used in our everyday society. Dr. Amanda Heslegrave, a researcher at the UK Dementia Research Institute at University College London, explained, I quote, "Biomarkers give us important insight into what's happening in health and disease. The large numbers in the study are good, and also the fact that they have a large number for outcome, in this case mortality, makes the data more viable." Not data. It's data. She went on to explain, I quote, "However, it is limited by the fact that being only European data, not data, it may not apply to other ethnic groups without further studies. Whilst this study shows this type of profiling can be useful, they do point out importantly it would need further work to develop a score at the individual level that would be useful in real life situations. So it's an exciting step, but it's not ready yet." End quote. So although the tests aren't necessarily ready to be used today, it's definitely a huge step in the right direction. I also find it very interesting that the fact these tests were done on Europeans only is a factor in the research. But I mean, I guess it does make sense because different countries and cultures live different ways. But regardless, this is some really exciting stuff. Science! I mean, imagine if your doctor was able to give you a 5-year warning that if you kept living a certain way, you'd die. It's almost like getting a second chance at life. It sounds kind of morbid, but it's definitely a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Do you guys think it's a good thing? You guys can let me know in the comments down below what you think about all this. And now I think it's officially time to reply to some comments. So in the video we did, titled "The Real Reason Why the Media Isn't Talking About the Amazon Rainforest," Gerardo said, "The only news that gets covered is news from the US. No one cares about what happens outside. If it's not happening in the US, it doesn't matter," says Fox News, ABC News, and CNN, etc. Well, I will say CNN actually did cover it. I think a lot of it, unfortunately, has to do with ratings. At the end of the day, you know, we want to get our news from accurate sources, but it's also a business. They want to talk about what's going to make them money, and for some reason our society cares more about the Kardashians and the highest paid player in a sports league rather than what's happening on the other side of the world. Again, if it doesn't hit home, unfortunately, as sad as it is, it seems like people don't really care that much. Blue Eerie 13 said, "Wow, this is the latest I Seen IO post during the day. We're on our grind." In case you guys don't know, we're posting videos 3 times a day as of right now. That number might go up, I'm not sure, but we hope you guys are enjoying the content. We try to give you guys as much content as we can, so we do have some later posts, but you know, that's the life of a creator. We want to give you guys as much as we can. Anthony Lambert said, "Is Jared back for good? Please say he is back for good." Drum roll, please. Yeah. Alright guys, and that does it for this one. Let me just say I am very happy to be back. And I love all your comments saying we're excited to have you back, so thank you guys for being so warm in my welcome back. Be sure to subscribe so you guys never miss a video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein. You guys can catch me and the rest of the IO team on Instagram and Twitter. Be sure to check out all of our socials, and we'll see you in the next video.